Hello, my liquid soulmates. This is Kelly from Liquid Soul, and I'm coming to you with my September new moon message. So, last message, we spoke a lot about how wiggling and maneuvering through change was how to find grace by finding our stability. And this new moon message coming up in September is a message of abundance. So I wanted to focus a bit on how we can create abundance or be in an abundance state through the idea of the unknown. So if we look at the unknown, it's oftentimes a place of fear, right? Like we really like to know what's going on. And that's what I was talking about in my last video, is how maneuvering through those changes is where we find our grace, because it can be offsetting when things are obstructing our path or coming in that we're not expecting, especially if it's something that we didn't want to come in and have to maneuver around something we don't want, making peace with it. But anyway, so in a state of the unknown, which can be a scary state, that is actually the state of abundance. And I think sometimes we miss the abundant state of the unknown because of fear, of not knowing what's going to occur and feeling unsafe in the unknown. So if we think about it, everything that we know so far is based on the past information learned or past information experienced. So the past or the known information sometimes holds us, and anywhere we are held or stuck can create a state of stagnation. And as we know, life is constant change, like the moon and the sun coming up, the waves going in, the waves going out, our cells die and regenerate. Everything has to be in constant flow and change, which is where the state of abundance comes through as the unknown. So, for example, if you have the what ifs or should haves, that can keep you in stagnation from moving forward. Like, if only I would have gotten that job, then I could have X, Y, or Z. If only I would have had that relationship work out, then I wouldn't be where I am now. But that's all past information, and we're being held there. And in that holding, does it feel like an abundant state? It doesn't. It feels like a state of suffering. So sometimes when we base our knowingness on the past, it keeps us stagnant and in a state of dis-ease where it doesn't feel fluid and movable. So I had a little meditation that I often do, that I'd like to share with you. So intention is a really important thing, especially when we don't know things. We don't know what's coming up. But what we do know and what we do have control over is what intention we want to lead our lives with. So, for example, my intention is always to try and be the most loving person that I can be. When I walk in a room, I want to make sure that I'm in that state of love and equality, treating each person at the exact same level as one another, because we are all equals. But perhaps your intention is leadership, or perhaps it is non judgment, accepting, or kindness. Whatever it is, or abundance, you can make it an abundant state. But whatever your intention is that you want to move forward in this life journey, that will help direct your path through the unknown, because like begets like, which some people call karma. Anyway, so back to my meditation. We want to build a little raft, and the raft is going to be built with our intention. That's the material of the raft. So imagine yourself next to a creek or river, building the raft with your intention. So mine will be love, just to make sure that I'm always riding on that energy of love. Then imagine yourself getting on to the raft, feeling the flowing river, pulling your hands and arms in the vehicle, keeping them there the entire time, and trusting that with your intention as the material, the river is going to start guiding you in those areas that match your intention, right? So, the important thing, the only thing that we have control over is our intention, the feeling of purity that we keep consciously into our bodies. That's the raft. Then we allow the river, that's the trusting, that's the surrendering, pulling your hands in the vehicle, to take us where we will be most abundant and successful. But the key is we have to trust that our intention and our focus will travel us there. And the universal rule really is the only one there is what you put out, you receive back. And that's the power of intention. And that's the control that we have as individuals. So enjoy this beautiful new moon phase as we come into September, a brand new month. I wish you all the best. I hope this was helpful. Namaste.